Hello and welcome to the CashTokens news update for March of 2024. Many interesting things happened in the CashTokens ecosystem over the past month. So as a starting off point to discuss all of this, I'll use the new website I created called Tokenaut, which lists the different projects in the CashTokens ecosystem. So you can find it at tokenaut.cash, and the homepage lists the different NFT projects in the CashToken space. So you can see currently there's 20 NFT projects listed on Tokenaut, and there's a few new ones this month. So you might remember past month, we talked about how the Reapers were bridging over from Smart Bitcoin Cash to CashTokens, and this would introduce new users to the CashTokens ecosystem. Well, this month, different projects have followed this example by the Reapers and have used the same tools to develop bridges. So the Punk Apes, the Gambling Apes Club, the Spice NFTs, and the Puffers, those are all new projects to CashTokens, which have been bridged over from the Smart BCH sidechain. So let's take a look at how this actually works. The first three projects are NFT projects by the Paytaca team, and they developed a bridge called the Bridge Portal. And you can find it on bridgeportal.cash. And as you can see here, you can select one of the three projects to bridge over. It also has a text and a video guide if you want to do this and need any help. And here in the top right corner is the method to connect your wallet. So your Smart BCH wallet. And then you, of course, also need a CashTokens wallet to receive your NFTs on Bitcoin Cash itself. So this is very cool, and it will introduce a bunch of new users to CashTokens, which previously were not involved in the ecosystem. To continue, I'll use the weekly news update posts by the Bitcoin Cash Foundation and quickly skim through them. So they gave away some NFT tickets to the Bitcoin Cash conference in May. They also talk about the Tokenaut launch that we just discussed. And they say Toronto Bitcoin Cash Meetup launches a fundraiser with a fun photo of the Bitcoin Cash Meetup in Toronto. The poolside puffers move from Smart BCH to CashTokens. So as you can see, the bridge for the poolside puffers is on the puffers website. And bridging the poolside puffers has some fee, but this goes to charity, so to a Vietnamese orphanage. And then as the last item here, it says Selene Wallet Flipstarter launched. So Selene Wallet is the mobile wallet, the Bitcoin Cash mobile wallet, with more details here, but we'll come back to this Flipstarter in a bit. Then for the second week, so for the second week of March, they start off the weekly news update post with discussion about the new VM limits. So this is a proposal for next year to have an upgrade to Bitcoin Cash. So I will have to make a dedicated video to the VM limits proposal. Then next up, they talk about Tokenaut.cash now having dApps listed. So if you take a look back, not only is there an NFT page, but there's also a page for the different DeFi projects. So currently it has AnyHedge, Cauldron, TapSwap, and BCH Guru. And you see some stats like the total value locked. So it's by far the biggest for AnyHedge. You can also see the number of completed and active contracts. And then here you have a full list of all dApps, so all smart contract applications for Bitcoin Cash. But these are not just financial, so not only DeFi, it also covers token creation, like social media, fundraising, also games. So as you can see, there have been 14 dApps on Bitcoin Cash. It also has the launch date for each of them, and whether it's in production or in like beta, it's early testing phase. And if it supports Wallet Connect or whether it's open source. So of course it's more trustworthy if it's open source, and if it's Wallet Connect, then you know for sure what the dApp will do when you connect your wallet to it. So let's continue with the weekly news updates. Also, of course, there's the Bitcoin Cash podcast, which continues with new episodes. And then, as I said, the Selene wallet would come back because the Flipstarter has gotten successfully funded. So it's a great sign, and then they can develop all the new features which they wanted to include in the wallet. There's also been a Flipstarter for a futures tokens proposal. And then The BCH Guru application, so the prediction game, had added a new community dashboard for enhanced predictions. So here you can, if you take a look, so this is a screenshot. It says all-time leaderboard and then the different players with their Guru avatar. So this is the community dashboard and it has the amount of games completed, games won. I think this is the win percentage. So just overall a competitive leaderboard for the Guru game. And so that covers the second week of March. Let's move on, because the third week had a big announcement by the Paytaca team where they launched their marketplace. So it says Bitcoin Cash Revolution, the Paytaca marketplace, a peer-to-peer exchange launch. And then the date, so this was a whole event. Then next up, besides the Paytaca announcement, which you can now use from inside their wallet, so people interested in online marketplaces should definitely check this out. So besides that, there was also an update from the DeFi Llama team. So DeFi Llama it's what inspired Tokenaut. So it also has statistics on different DeFi projects. And now they added extra stats for the AnyHedge contract. So this is good because then people using DeFi Llama can see more information about Bitcoin Cash projects. Also, the Zapit team released a major new update, which you can look into here. And then also the Toronto Bitcoin Cash Meetup fundraiser succeeded. So cool to see. And then lastly, then there's two more items in this in the third week's news update, namely Electron Cash with a new update, which added the new reusable payment addresses, so for increased privacy. And then lastly, a new block explorer, namely the popular Blockchair, added support for cash tokens. So this is a major deal because Blockchair is that popular, and it's a great addition to have to the cash tokens ecosystem. This brings us to the last weekly news update for March by the Bitcoin Cash Foundation. They started off again with the weekly General Protocols Twitter Spaces, this time about business models. Next up, BCH Guru adds new assets to their prediction market. So this is the announcement post. So you can try it at beta.bch.guru. Now welcomes predictions for Litecoin, Solana, Avalanche, and BNB. So if you like price predictions, you can now play with these new assets. Next in the news is the Bitcoin Cash subreddit passes 100,000 users. So it's great to see the Reddit forum for Bitcoin Cash growing. This achievement underscores the growing interest and engagement in Bitcoin Cash. Next in the news is Paytaca wallet team co-organizes party with CashTokens NFT tickets, and they show the Nowhere NFT tickets, which look very artistic. So cool initiative by the Paytaca team. Next in the weekly news, they talk about the new Bitcoin Cash podcast episode. And lastly, the Jogs.one leverage BCH for peer-reviewed science, publishes second article and gives Flipstarter update. So it's a unique scientific journal model leveraging Bitcoin Cash. So I took a quick look at the website, and it's quite interesting that we also see these types of projects on Bitcoin Cash. And then to end the news overview, I wanted to talk about the price. So if you take a quick look, Bitcoin Cash is now number 15 on CoinMarketCap. And this was news in the community. So Bitcoin Cash is back in the top 15. And I tweeted next stops are Chainlink and then Polkadot. This is the Bitcoin Cash comeback to the top 10. Expect us. So that's a happy note to end the news overview for March. Hope to see you in the next one. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.